Hello. Do like an earlier start. Anywho, this Shiyu is like, it's pretty good in terms of like buff. I can't relate, but I can sympathize. Is it like an early start or a bit worse?
Thank you for the follow, Nutty_MP5.
Oh! Hello. Welcome. And yeah, if you can tell, I'm actually feeling a bit better now. I was able to eat something. Thankfully, it seems to be like on track to like full recovery, like by this weekend. Okay. Bro, Hugo's demo is like crazy. Crazy! I could do the smart thing and save for Hugo, because I don't need to go for Vivian Engine. Okay, to be fair, that has been I mean, I've seen a leaked video, and there might be a really cool... I wouldn't say tech, but a really good rotation for him. Alright, I thought I had something there. Anyway. You're saying that it's like... Actually, before we do this, I'll probably wait for ad break to actually pass through. And just do a couple of double drop runs. Quite a bit. I still do not have like a 4-roller. The smart thing to do will probably be like hyperfixating on Home Punk for the time being. How long does this last for? 3 days. I think you're probably talking about you use Lycon to stun, but you don't proc chain attack, and you go straight into Hugo, use EX special in order to proc totalize. And that way you go back into either lighter or light, then you can go back into lighter, I think, because you have to, because at this point his most optimal comp is Hugo is lighter Lycon, HLL. See, it'd be cool if it was like Cal, but it's just Whole. Whole city. Oh yeah, there's like a city here. See, I should go for Whole Punk. Okay, you know what? Tell you what. I'm gonna use all my copy rolls for Whole Punk. But I'll still grind for like the 2-piece hit. Well, any of these. Astral Voice / Branch Blade. I still need some optimal pieces. Not a need, but one. Today I get like another 5-roller outside of like the few weird pieces and the one good piece I have on Ben. I'll say it's good, not amazing. Actually, no, it's amazing. See. Oh, the game crashed. That's so cool. That's so cool. Right, give me a second. Screen for a bit.
Starry night, the loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty.
Sure.
Devouring
Like,
all
obviously,
glare.
it's Hugo Lighter Lycon. Okay. Should be here somewhere. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, but the thing is the fact that you have to time it near perfectly in order to actually get both the stun damage multiplier and the extra totalized damage. Because it's more important that you actually manage to that you actually like consistently keep that stun damage multiplier. But I can see why it's really good. Because you can actually just do a chain attack, get a bit more days, on top of just being able to build a bit more. Well, for the sake of saying best in slot, lighter build up. We should look at those discs because the game crashed earlier. Yeah. It might be tricky, but I think that's similar to what I saw back then. Because there's like a rotation, or like a shitty rotation, where it was Hugo Lighter Lycon. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Fridon's just gonna glaze the hell out of Hugo in order to like save face. That's what I feel like could happen. Okay. Like a nearly perfect piece. Could have been amazing if not for this bug stat. I'll hold on to it though. Nope. Nope. So have a look at those other S rank pieces after. Maybe before. Yeah, but I think Totalize is crazy good. Personally, I think Totalize is crazy good because A, you get a way quicker clear in terms of CU. I think arguably faster than like Anomaly comps. Oh, okay, that's kind of crazy quick. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about Pride Window. But I think the biggest value with Hugo's kit is the fact that he can actually clear content. Not clear content, but in a way, Totalize is crazy in the fact that he can and stun basically be able to accumulate all stun damage multiplier and stun time or like days applied into one big nuke, which is like basically the highest damage value in the entire game, even higher than Miyabi's. But the added bonus of the fact that he can get an even quicker rotation compared to other comps in general. Yeah, he's just gonna be like a very easy S rank. Now, I think he might. I think in a way, I don't know whether to say he is broken or not broken. Because at some point, there's going to be something that counters Hugo. And in a way, Hugo feels like the antithesis of what they wanted to do throughout the dev talk, where they said everything feels like a solo covert operation with just attacking units and stun agents and support units just basically supporting those agents. So again, I wouldn't say it's amazing now. It's probably going to be amazing still because we're still having Shiyu and Deadly Assault. I think in terms of Shiyu, it's very good, but Deadly Assault, it's well, it's not bad, definitely not. It's amazing, actually. I do like how every single character in this game has something technical about them.
Things are about to get violent.
Intentional or unintentional. Hugo, we literally just found out like something very technical about Hugo super quickly, and that's really funny. No? Go fine. Maybe. This could end up being really, really good. For actually, it's hard to describe though, but the rotations are way more quicker compared to like normal stun damage, attack rotations, and or
Truly unforgettable.
I can't word stuff right. Let's see. AM no. Oh, keep. Maybe. Get rid of. One roll.
The joy that this delicious
Get
composition
Shinki's
brings
basic attack off
is truly
Stun Window.
remarkable.
She is better than Lycon. That's if you can.
Ah, what a perfect mix.
So sometimes I think we're talking about like M0 Chingy, right?
The joy that
And not like
this
M1.
delicious composition brings
Because M1 does build, does have a basic attack like just build up really quickly. Yeah, we need to consider mindscapes in general because I think in a way, fine, sure, M6 is definitely like its own different beast for like limited agents compared to standard S ranks. But we're talking about M0 though, we're basically
the joy
divulging into a very technical aspect of what could be the most optimal comp for like Hugo in a way. Yeah, it's like when we're talking about Chingy, Chingy stuns fast compared to like Lycon. Like she's there longer compared to like Lighter, but she stuns really fast. I said I was gonna do what Holland Punk. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? My bad. I'm going to just do this. Make sure I just completely tune out from thinking. You know what? I don't mind that they actually have Hugo this strong. I really don't. But to be fair, we have Lighter as like the best objectively. And I say that, and I say objectively, right? Because we're talking about in terms of his niche. Query. Attack. At least 2 rolls though. 1, 2, 3. None.
I'll be waiting.
Time to initiate you. No, I tuned out for a second there. I was like, let me go and grind for Pullman Punk, right? Because I'm gonna try and do a bit of pre-farming for like Hugo. Even though I get like I'm not too worried about Vivian now because I don't need to get her Wenjin. As soon as I'm done building her, then I'm good. I know it's nasty hand, but I get it. But can you fault me for that? It's a pretty weird comp from like Tete's stream today. TLDR is just like a men's only account, so no girls are pulled or even used in the game. Thankfully, they can use Hugo. They can use lighter, like Ben. I don't need any more, but it'd be nice to have more. You know what I mean? I made a mistake this time because I was like, I did tell myself that I was supposed to go and get more. I'm no support. What do you mean by that? Okay, to be fair, I have like a billion like pieces. By being a billion pieces, I mean by in terms of like actual voice. I'm okay. Cause like most support agents like quickstop, right? Right. I'll be fine. I have a good 4-piece in like Rena. That's like a bit of pen built into her. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm kidding. What are you talking about the male only account? I get you talking about. Yeah, there's literally no male sports. I just realized.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
To be fair though, that guy's gonna be a very happy man. Especially when they get Hugo to come out. Not too fast about rotations now, because let's be honest, we're trying to Okay, you're my please.
I'll save ya. Gotcha now.
I was gonna say something really weird, but I decided to say it. I decided to not say it. Like, after you get Hugo lighter Lycon, what other comp can they do? Because, like, they can do Ben comp, and then from what I've seen, they actually have built Ben. Issue is, no females.
My blade is already short. Press the attack. Resistance is futile.
I can't just say, like, use, like, Lucy, whatever. Oh, wait, no, Pan doesn't work. Never mind. Pan's defense. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You actually can't use Pan. Because you know what Pan actually wants to use? Jufufu. It's like the next male character ends up being like... another Rupture character? I don't see anything. Okay, the thing is, you'll be surprised to know, they can't activate the passive, but it comes at a cost. Dead slot. Now, good question. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, Ben with you though, because he can't use anybody. You're right. You're so right. Okay. So Ben no light. So Ben no lighter because Hugo lighter Lycon. Can't use like. Can't use lighter. Can't use Lycon.
Resistance is futile. There's no time to lose. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Fingers crossed that the next male character is a Rupture character. That way you have an excuse to actually use Pan.
Victory, the only option.
You know what the weirdest thing is? I don't think there's any male anomaly unit. Let's go through that. That's okay, time save. And just use Sapphire and get Anton on the second team. Ben Lycon doesn't really make too much sense. wasn't fair. It's fine.
Try my pillar.
Home run!
My pillar is unstoppable.
Again, I'm saying like in terms of 2.1, if the cat phone ends up being a rupture unit, it should be really good for Pan. Or like that one guy just doesn't want to use any female characters. Uh oh, made a mistake.
Only champions make history.
I'll win it. End of story.
Hey, Dad. Attackers, 2 defenders, 2 stunners, 1 ice attack, 3 to be 3 defenders, and 1 physical attack agent. Yeah, it's really bleak, but like, count in particular. Right, this should be an easier time actually just doing like the Lucy tech. Actually, we should probably give it a new name. Rack Tech, maybe? I don't know. Because I think Rack's the first one to actually find out about this. Essentially, it's like, getting Woodpecker before you actually proc stun or chain attack, and then you proc chain attack with Lucy. Because you already get collapse and everything else.
Look after the boys, Lucy. I'll take it. Try this. Gotcha now. I'll take care of it. Try this.
Eyes on me! Home run!
On second. Alright, let's get it.
There it is. Move along. It's authorized personnel only. A weak spot. Okay. I'm unstoppable.
Okay, yeah, that I think I need to do a bit more block counters actually kill before.
End of the line. I'll take it. End of the line. Try my pillar. Feeling fired up?
I'll win it. End of story.
I'll take care of it. Gotcha now.
thing is, Ben doesn't give the CR. He needs a fire agent and somebody from his faction. It's kind of problematic.
My blade is already sheathed. Supporting. Surrender. There's no time to lose. You're done. You're done. In pursuit. It's over. I see it. Purging slash. Yeah. Weaken. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Crazy bad.
Waste of time. It's over. Shadowless blade. Let the melody live. There's no time to lose. Let our souls resonate.
Yeah.
A preemptive strike.
I don't know what to this.
A close call. Press the attack. Resistance is futile.
It's like. I don't keep posting a lot, but it's about it. But I think I just like, you know, kind of bring a bit. But despite it being like, obviously inflated a bit. Okay, cool. We use Ben for all and defensive assist. Thing is though, Ben's that's like what we talked about, right? In terms of what they decided for Ben, they just left Ben as like what we could quite literally say the worst unit in the game. Now that's not saying that he's terrible. He's like tier 0. He's like bottom of the barrel, whatever. We're just being like blatantly honest with each other. They left him in a state that's technically not acceptable.
The morning air is
Yeah.
like a soothing melody.
In the all male team, it's better not to run him, and that's the depressing thing about that too. They left him in a state where you aren't able to run him without Kadeda. Crit damage? AP.
The joy that this up, leaving so
If they can just like take time to look into, say, Corin's kit and reassess that, and maybe Biddy's, but Biddy's feels a bit more weird than Corin's. Then they can at least rework Ben. I mean, they should be able to. They have to. Why wouldn't they? It's a month. It won't go. It's not going anywhere. Oh, 1 second. Dilemmas. Because on one side, right, they're definitely going to rework characters. They have to, because why leave them in the state as is, and then not commit to like quality assurance in a way. They understand that the game's gone a bit more technical in a way. In fact, they're purposely making this game more technical.
How can I help?
This may
Got your back.
like we went from turn off your brain, DPS and support,
We really harmonize.
to a bit more nuance where
Protect you from any danger.
build up stacks, you get chain attacks, and the way you maximize chain attacks is if you're able to play smart with Astro ult, and well, if you have Astro, of course, but also if you know when to like do double chain attacks. And then we have Aftershock,
I am the eye of Obel.
where you have to play it a bit more safe, but you have to also be a bit more greedy with your DPS. Actually, you know what? I think there's like a counterbalance now. I've actually just noticed this. There's a counterbalance to very dumb, very dumb Ooga Booga units, and then very technical units in a way. I think 1.0 doesn't make a good example, but I'll explain why. Starting from, let's say, not 1.2. And these two are very Ooga Booga. Maybe 1.3? But then Yanagi, you wait until you get EX special. You do EX special twice, you get disorders really quickly.
I'm here, so we're good.
And then Light is literally just the best stun unit in the game. Okay, 1.4 then. So 1.4, we have Miyabi, very Ooga Booga. Doesn't like you need to build stacks, right? But then we have Haramasa, who
Is it time to clock out?
you have to play it safe and a bit more smart regarding his stacks. And if you maintain like his quivers, right, on field, you're able to get free strikes, EX special, free strikes again. And you can also decide whether you want for him to be like on field, on field a lot more, or as burst DPS. So in a way, he's technical for being both flexible and being, resource heavy. Then we go down to 1.5.
Is the concert starting?
Best support in the game. Literally just gives you free quick assists. Essentially just industrializes all of Astral Voice in general. If you're not Lighter, Lucy.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Though she hits exceedingly hard, you do have to play it pretty smart with your chain attacks. Like you could use it on field in a way, but during stuns pretty much is the most optimal way you can use it. On top of that, you are building towards a stacks as well. Unlike Miyabi, where you can just get frostburns and wait until you get where you could like just basically mash left click, wait until you get 6 sack, mash left click AX special when you have energy, and then you swap back into like either Bernie's or in this case Vivian.
would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
And you get sacks again, and you just do your chain attack, your enhanced basic.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
But yeah, Evelyn, you have to build up stacks. She doesn't do as much until she gets to stun, and then she does like massive amounts of damage during stun via chain attacks. And she's like the biggest benefactor of getting like double chain attacks. Okay, then we get on to 1.6.
Standing by.
Strangely, very technical in a way. You have to be mindful about your Azure flash stacks. And on top of that, she is an Aftershock unit, so the way you build her, she is a bit flexible in the sense of you can just run her with Woodpecker or like maybe Holman Punk if you're a bit of a weirdo, but no one's going to do that. But she's the one character that doesn't want to utilize too many quick assists unless she absolutely has to.
I've got your back.
Trigger does feel a bit ooga booga, but we do have, like, you know, Aftershock, and I feel like it does set a precedence for, like, more greedier DPSs to actually shine on field. And then we get on to 1.7.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Another Ooga Booga unit. Basically, turn off your brain, bake his attack, wait until she does, like, the phone stance, and then just press left click once. You go into your, like, anomaly unit. You just proc corruption. So basically, Jane or Miyabi or Yanagi. Or just triple anomaly. It doesn't matter. And then we have Hugo, who, yes, nukes, but the way he nukes is you need to build him in a team where it's just stun agents and nothing else. If you build him with a support agent, his performance dwindles significantly. He is not an agent that should be out on field for too long. He should be down during stun and only during stun. And he gets rid of the stun the stun damage multiplier. And now we're looking for, like, and now we're finding, like, all this really fancy tech for him. Vivian, I don't know if there's any tech for her. But I feel like starting from 1.3 in a way, we've started, well, 1.3-ish, but starting from 1.3 to actually 1.4, we started having, like, a counterbalance toward turn off your brain type of agent to actually technical agent. Like, you need to learn, you need to understand what this agent is all about. And that's pretty damn cool. And for, like, a very big release, in terms of leaks, I know they're sensitive, right? In terms of leaks, Yi Zhuan seems to be a very technical agent. Especially with a lot of the vision noise especially with, like, all the vision noise she actually has in her kit. And then we have, like, well, Jufufu, who's literally just Yi, especially, you get heat, and then you do aftershock damage. I think it's really cool how we have all these new ones for ourselves. Just like that. Just like that. It's taking a while. Excuse me. That's crazy. So much dumb fun. He's dead, that's crazy. Does he know? I can't hit it, but it's fine. Nice. Damn. He died. That's so sad. Look at me all careful, whatever. Nice. So now is it? Oh yeah, 2K or higher. It's not 1K. I haven't played too much of it. Would you like me to get 2K? I can do it. It's still I feel better. At this moment, I just can't move a little too much though. I start feeling a bit queasy. I can go for it. Same guy again. Oh, that's so funny. I wasn't even looking at him. This guy really wanted to grief me. Too bad I should move there. Ow. Ah! Didn't account for the fact that I moved, did you? Apologies for you, but I will be taking your platforms. Yep. Nice. Oh, he's dead again! Again? I'm trying to look on other people's screens. I could try and do... Let me push like 1.5k, and then I'll try and do that other 500 tomorrow. Okay, well, I basically just animation cancelled for no reason whatsoever, but in the wrong way possible. That nobody knows. Okay, well, that guy phasing first, that's so cool. And the same doofus that killed me. So long as I get like first, that's fine by me. Or first, second, I mean. Oh, it's fine. I'll get there. I'm basically ahead of the rat race. You're kidding, right? Yeah, you are. 17 points. So one of the doofuses knocked me out. Around everything. So like, what's in your followers? I am so sorry about that. But I thought that guy was a bot. I genuinely thought that guy was a bot. It was like a very fast follow for some reason, and it was like... I think it was me being sick, so I was a bit cranky at the time. Well, more sick than I normally am now. I didn't say anything too rude to them, but I was like, I'm gonna keep like my suspicions on you. Because you might say something weird. I didn't say anything about it, so I was like, okay, fine. They didn't have a PFP at the time, so I thought, yeah, it might be a bit weird. And then the next thing I know, they update themselves. They update their Twitch profile with like a PFP, whatever. And yeah, I know feel bad. It's a genuine follower, which is nice. We are close to 100 though. Should try to push that, but not in a rush now. I think I have more pressing matters at hand. Specifically, that course thing I've been talking about. But I think in terms of like doing the course, it might be a bit helpful because I have like a different schedule altogether. Which means people that are like either up later or you know, from different time zones can actually catch streams this much easier. Should be more helpful for like guys like Hedgehog or whatnot. I think Gil as well. Be a bit inconvenient for. Are you kidding? All the what? At least it was 4 points. What the hell? I would have been so mad if I just like got nothing out of it. That was an entire hole that I didn't like. That it was like a hole. It was like a small hole that I should have like climbed into. Yeah, which is why I feel like I don't think it's a good idea to stop streaming on those days, but anyway, it feels like a bit of a release. You know, just lets me talk a bit. But it's like, I'm busy for like 2 days, and then the other few days I'm not busy. I mean, it's getting for like this month anyway. Haha. Look at this guy try griefing me, that's hilarious. Don't know whether like benreview mode actually ends this month next week Monday, because I feel like it would be good padding for thingy. For stream off time. Nice. Bye. Yeah. Should be fine though. There was like another job opportunity which I definitely should be able to do. Unfortunately, it comes at a cost though, and it's basically full committal. So I need to like commit to the full campaign. And that's not great for me because I can't do all of the days, especially some of them when I'm actually in the which I'm doing the game development thing. Oh, yeah. Nope, scratch that. I'm gonna be pretty much free throughout the week. To contact with people again. I got rejected for the role, but I think it was for another reason that I specified and that they really didn't want me to do. I was like committed for campaign. Now the thing is, they said no transferable skills. I did the exact same work back then, like 5 times already. I think I have plenty of transferable skills for the same company I worked for, by the way. It's really annoying. I mean, you could. I mean, I would have just preferred like a phone call or something. I would have picked up by then. But I mean, let's be honest. It's been really weird throughout this year. Or really inconsistent. I'll do it until summer, maybe. Or late summer, really. I think I'm going to be doing like a lot more worthwhile stuff at the time. Well, for the time being, really. Especially this game development thing, which I'm kind of excited about. To give him a ring, ask about quote-unquote feedback, whatever, and then see what they say about it. And maybe it was like, oh, it's automated, but we figured that from your questionnaire, whatever, you said you weren't going to be able to commit to the full role, and unfortunately, we decided that we couldn't pick you up. But it's like, actually transferable skills, you're kidding. You're actually kidding. I worked for you guys 6 times already. I think for like nearly a full year now. I do have plenty of transferable skills. I've been abroad, I've worked by myself, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but... Probably contact them in a bit. Contact them quite shortly because it's quite important. I need to get some feedback from them. How many days do I have of this? Only 3 days. Okay. Yeah, not to make excuses. Might end stream now. Again, recovering, but also this thing came up, so I need to go and contact them as quickly as possible, and then see what I can, and then see if I can get any worthwhile feedback. On top of that, I need to make arrangements for like the course thing as well. It's gonna be like a normal day. I haven't summoned yet, which kind of, personally for me, kind of sucks. I really want to go and like try my like my hand out again, like Vivian Wenjin, unless I get super lucky, like I did for Chingy or whatever. But I doubt that. Anyway, I do need to like probably talk to them a bit and then see what I can get gather from them. Should be like a normal. I tried to, but at this point, I think I need to like. I think more importantly, I need to look for a part-time role so it doesn't invade most of my time. But this course thing should help me out with like an actual job, because after I do the course, I'm basically guaranteed for an interview. Which is really important that I do this. So it's either I try and find work quickly enough, so I actually have like some money on the side. Even though I am getting like a bit of money, like an allowance really. A government allowance. It's basically a British thing. Or I wait until like the course ends and I actually have like a an okay paying job. That actually that was something I'm a bit passionate about. Either way, I need to get my feedback.